Street. I started picking up the Hollywood Reporter and Variety, and they would list these low-budget B movies going into production soon. There were production manager names. There were phone numbers. I started calling. I got in 18 months. I started as an assistant, but 18 months later, I art directed my very first film, Rock and Roll High School. It's now a cult film. That was my first film, and my last film as an art director. The 20-hour days for $200 a week got to be a little bit too much. And looking forward, I didn't see myself working to get into the union and being part of a big studio environment. However, it opened my eyes to a lot of things on movie sets. I met a lot of actors, actresses, and they all said, my agent just doesn't have time for me. All they care about is their big stars. And I'm thinking, talent agent? Wait, I could be a talent agent. I'm now 23 years old. I align myself with a small independent agency. I'm a talent agent. And attracting talent, actors to represent, it came relatively easy. In fact, one of the big stars from Rock and Roll High School came over. You may know her, Marie Kordus. She is still considered a big cult film star. She was very famous during the days of Andy Warhol. So I'm representing her, and there is a film being produced by John Peters. Now at the time, he's hot. He's Barbra Streisand's boyfriend. So agents could readily get on the lot. I see where he parks his car. One morning, I'm sitting there with a picture and resume in my hand. It's one of those cement blocks that says John Peters. There I am sitting there. So he pulls in. He can't park in his space, so he parks in a space next to his. I jump up and I say, the movie you're working on right now, I've got the perfect actress for the lead role. You must know her. Her name's Marie Kordus. Pushes me aside. I run after him. I get in front of him. I grab his hand and I push the picture and resume into his hand. And I say, you'll be missing out if you don't meet her. Pushes me aside, slams the door in my face. Wow. Who does this kind of stuff? That's what I'm thinking. Who does this kind of stuff? I didn't really want to tell anybody about that experience. 2 days later, the phone rings. It's John Peters' office. They want to set up an interview for Mary to come in and read for the role. Wow. She does well. She goes in. She goes for 3 callback interviews. In the end, they go with a bigger star. Julie Newmar, Catwoman, beat out by Catwoman. But I got a huge boost in confidence. And none of these designs were created. But man, when you think about it, it is the passionate pursuit of a worthy goal. Was I passionate? Did I take action? Did I believe? Did I focus? And did I make it mine? I think I did. And did I have a plan? Was I persistent? And so I'm reflecting on the process. I could say, hey, if I did this kind of stuff, if I was creative and I had a lot of guts, I would get results.